I'm at a place called village called Trelleck in Monmouthshire, which to my surprise, I knew Harold's stones were here. To my surprise, there were quite a few other things, including an ancient well, you know, a really old preaching cross outside the church, ancient medieval boundary, some earthworks that show where old medieval houses were, a motte and bailey, which is a Norman castle mound, well, the motte is anyway, and this Bronze Age, I think it's Bronze Age stone circle. So let me show you. Entertainingly, this is marked down over there on the information board as being Neolithic, whereas whereas my map of ancient Britain puts it down as being Bronze Age. There is some ambiguity about where the Neolithic and the Bronze Age crossover, so there's a lot of things that we often think of round barrows as being Bronze Age, but the people who bought the Bronze Age package to Britain were Neolithic when they came, or Copper Age anyway, when they came here. So it's and they also, there was no real when it came to stone circles, and in this case a stone line. They also took on, even though they did replace the Neolithic people genetically. We don't know whether it was, you know, extermination or something else, but they did, however, carry on to making stone monuments. They came over here and they were impressed with our stone monuments and wanted to carry on doing them. So there is an ambiguity between a fuzzy edge between Neolithic and Bronze Age. So who were they and what were they doing? We don't know is the answer, unfortunately. But they have a resonance that makes people like me and the person that put this ribbon here to keep coming back and having a look. It is an important part of our culture. It shows culture was here, you know, 5,500 years ago. This is not so much a well as a spring. It's called the Virtuous Well in Trelleck, yeah, it could very well be medieval. I am, however, astonished at just how many ancient ritual bits of archaeology there are in this small village in Wales. It's very interesting. I was posing the question why so many why there are so many interesting ancient items in this tiny village. It did suffer a major setback, this village. It was, according to one of the information boards, the largest village in Wales at one point. I think the 13th or 12th century there was a disaster, and it never recovered. It didn't recover. So it does, I wonder, because a lot of you never can tell. And I found sort of, I think over lockdown I found something like 5 quite interesting flints. You know, they are tools. Anyway, yes, so I've always got my eye on the ground. There's a few bits of pottery. I'm no expert, but the more you look, the more it's like waiting for buses. You wait ages and then suddenly 3 come at once. So anyway, yeah, I'm wondering, a lot of our, Britain's ancient past has been erased from the landscape because of agriculture. We've wanted to exploit the land, and you can't blame them. And also modern, like the last 50 years, modern agricultural techniques has just obliterated things like low-lying Bronze Age barrows and things like that. There's quite a lot of pottery and things around having a look at. So it does make you wonder, because of the setback this village suffered, whether that protected its heritage, and not that justifies holding back the progress of a society. I'm sure we must be able to achieve some sort of balance, protect our ancient monuments better than we have done in the last 100 years. Well, that's it. That's my little trip to Trelleck in Wales, and very interesting it is too. Hope it was informative, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.
Hello.